Hi, I'm Chris Gasper, and this is Globe 10.0. I'm joined today by Greg Lee. Well, welcome to the day after. What a disaster yesterday at Gillette Stadium. The Patriots defeated by the New York Jets 28-21, ending their season. The Jets talked the talk all week long, and then they walked the walk. Really a very disappointing ending to the season for the Patriots, especially losing to the hated Jets. Greg, what went wrong yesterday for the Patriots besides everything?
Well, I think everything happened. We said this early in the season that if the Patriots find a team that plays pretty much a perfect game and forces the Patriots into mistakes, the Patriots are human. A lot of things went wrong. The offensive line, which was kind of questionable, I always thought it was questionable, was exposed by the defensive line. They used that same game plan, kind of like the blueprint with the Giants did a couple years ago with using that the rush, the line to get to Perry.
A lot of times they rushed three and dropped eight. And they mixed in blitzes. They mixed it up.
So from that standpoint, you know what really bothered me a little bit for the Patriots? They panicked a little too early, going for that fake punt early in the game, and then down at the end of the game, down about 2 scores, and they went down in the fourth quarter going real slow, a la Donovan McNabb against the Patriots a couple of Super Bowls ago.
Yeah. I think here's what happened, in my opinion, Greg. I think this defense got exposed a little bit. Yeah. They made tremendous strides during the season. No question they were better at the end of the year than they were at the beginning, but I think it was proven that maybe they still have a little bit of a ways to go, because I look at it, there were a lot of things that went wrong, yet beginning of the fourth quarter, it's still a 3-point game. It's 14-11.
Right.
You have Mark Sanchez. He's kind of backed up. And then he gets a 58-yard completion to Kotchery and throws a touchdown pass to Santonio Holmes. That was a situation you absolutely positively needed to stop. And I think this defense had played well down the stretch, but I think a lot of it had to do with not only their improvement, but the offense, getting them a lead and making other teams one-dimensional. And when you said it yourself, you know, the Jets, I wouldn't say they played a perfect game, but they played a turnover-free game.
Right.
And that Patriots defense had prided itself on being opportunistic and feasting off other teams' mistakes. The Jets didn't make those mistakes, and to me, that was the story of the game.
And let's go back to the team's youth on defense.
Yeah.
Were they ever been put in a position to make that stop in a key situation this year? Have they been tested?
Baltimore, they did. I think the Baltimore game, they came up with some huge stops. But you're right. I mean, ultimately, in the end, in a playoff game, in the most important game of the year, when they had to do it, they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. So there were a lot of things that went wrong, obviously, for the Patriots. You know, Tom Brady throwing that interception. You know, Deion Branch being taken out of the game by Darrelle Revis.
Right.
But for me, I think it really was the defense, Greg. And that's the area of improvement that the Patriots are going to have to look at in the offseason and try and get that defense to a championship level.